Wrapping up an action-packed Saturday of soccer here in MLS Next Pro as Ventura County FC look to go back-to-back on home soil against the Western Conference leaders, Houston Dynamo Dos. Thanks so much for joining us this evening from William Rowland Stadium for MLSNextPro.com and OneFootball. I'm Philip Galani. For head coach Matt Taylor and company, the key to their recent success has been a hot start, controlling the match from the get-go. Is the MO for the home side tonight, but they've got their work cut out for them. With an incredible 28 goals scored and just 5 conceded so far on the campaign, Dynamo Dos enters off the back of yet another clean sheet as they continue to prove why Pedro Cruz and the orange and black back line are the best in the biz. Let's take a look at the starting 11 for each side tonight, and we start as always with the hosts. For head coach Matt Taylor, only a couple of changes with some notable absences. Vinny Garcia away on international duty, called up to the USA U17's upcoming camp in Brazil. So it's a little bit of a change in midfield with the double pivot of Gabriel Arnold and Troy Elgersma to his left. Dylan Vanny will drop back from the front line into that number 10 role, leading the club with 6 goals and 1 assist so far on the season. Eric Preston gets the nod on the left. Isaac Luna scoring last time out, that first goal in a 2-1 win against Vancouver Whitecaps FC2 on the right. And Julian Placius with 6 goal contributes tonight, making his 13th start of the campaign. Sebastian Conlon anchoring the back line in between the posts, in the hunt for his 5th clean sheet thus far. As for Jeremy Hurdle and his first 11 for the top of the West, Dynamo Dos, largely unchanged as well, and a very similar look on paper to how the hosts will line up. Pedro Cruz, goalkeeper of the month already this year, 3rd in the league last year with saves with 101. He hasn't had as much work to do this season because Coach Jeremy Hurdle says his side has been forcing opposition to take lower probability shots, and so the goalkeeper hasn't been called into action too many times, but when he is, he answers brilliantly. Austin Brummett with 7 goals to his name, again playing that number 10 role. That allows Artur Souza to step a little bit higher. The Corinthians Academy product made his pro debut back in October of 2022, looking for his first professional goal, rather his first goal in MLS Next Pro since April 12th. The ball is rolling at William Rowland Stadium. Dynamo Dos in the orange, headed to the right. CFC in the navy with yellow and white trim, headed to the left. Already an early stoppage just to make sure everything's okay. Of course, head injury is a big emphasis of the modern game. Any suspected head injury, referee has to stop the game immediately. It looks like is Gustavo Doman, the Brazilian, who will be receiving the necessary attention. So Austin Brummett will drop back a little bit more centrally as Dynamo Dos temporarily go down to 10. Starting the game on the right foot was the key for head coach Matt Taylor when we had a chance to talk to him earlier this week. Took about 36 minutes for Isaac Luna to find the breakthrough last time out against Whitecaps FC2. The BCFC were dominant in the start of that game, said Coach Taylor. Every player was an academy product except for the goalkeeper. Embodies exactly what this club is trying to do and emblematic of the level of MLS Next Pro and how much it has increased over the last few years. As a good sight to see for the Dynamo Dos faithful. Doman back on the field, ready to go. Here is Arnold. Thought about the route one. Said it's a good switch to the far side. Difficult one to take down. Done well.
Up, Samir! Up! Up! Up, Samir!
Gersma will hold his nerve. Magana. Excellent team defending from Dynamo Dos. It starts from the front, said head coach Jeremy Hurdle. Just 5 goals allowed, 28 scored so far this season. The key to that defensive success, Coach Hurdle has been defending from the front, everybody on the same page. Constant communication, knowing when to press and when to hold off. Souza kept it in play, but couldn't keep it with his side. Now Hernandez.
You go, bro. Come with you. That's it. Careful, Noah. Yeah, we'll just close the middle. Close the middle. Next one.
DiMorelli nearly able to pick the pocket of Delgado. DiMorelli lining up on the left side on paper, but there is a real fluidity about this attack for Houston. As now Mohamed will take the left flank. Matteo DiMorelli at the bottom of your screen on number 33. Vanny on the turn. Finally, some space. Patience for Ventura County paying off. Preston will have to hold things up momentarily. Clever touch from Vanny, who continues his run. Preston can't find him on the return. He does get a corner kick for his efforts. Played short. Vanny there to the back post, and too many bodies in orange underneath it. Now Gersma. Once again. Now Mohamed has switched to the near side with DiMorelli once again. Again, Houston keeping it fluid as BCFC don't get the call. Doman. Plenty of space for Bremen to drop into. That'll see something to keep an eye on tonight. Austin Brummett can play that traditional number 9 role, but also keen to drop into midfield, pick up a loose ball, and try and start an attack. Especially with Artur Souza as well leading the line. These two have been in constant competition all season long for that starting role. Coach Jeremy Hurdle just pulling some strings a little bit, seeing he can put both of them in the first 11. That's a poor pass out of the back, and Houston have numbers. Arana wants it. Quickly to the near side for DiMorelli. Wanting shooting space, and Delgado is in the way. First corner for the visitors, headed on toward the back post, and it was Gustavo Doman just a fraction wide from the opener. Able to get free from Delgado, who gave up the corner. Difficult one, maybe with the sun in his eyes, to bend down for that one. Here is the high press from Dynamo Dos. In real trouble as Arnold does well to get away from it. Betancourt. To Morelli, and there's contact there as Khalilu Jarju will sound his whistle. Teo Di Morelli, still just 16 years of age. Dynamo Dos fielding one of the youngest lineups in the league consistently last year. Littered with academy talent as well this year. Of course, Matthew Arana, just 15 years of age. Isaac Mokutia, Samir Mohammed, both 18. Noah Betancourt as well. Pedro Cruz, the goalkeeper, just 21. The Houston Academy has seen some incredible success through the years. Of course, Diego Gonzalez, the Houston native, 2024 MLS Next Pro Best 11. Joined the academy at age 12. Of course, you mentioned earlier that last time out, 10 of the first 11 for VCFC were academy products, most of them local as well. Vinny Garcia called up to the upcoming USA Youth National Team camp. Pepe Magana trained with Harbor Miller and Ramos Jr., who have both seen considerable time with the first team. All of them playing with the USA U19s earlier this year. Magana himself, the 2024 MLS Next Cup Final MVP. Two organizations setting the standard for the growth of American soccer, especially in the Western Conference. Betancourt. Mokutia. Arana. Doman. Lovely one-touch ball movement and right on cue. Careless pass. See it all the way back. Aaron touch in midfield. Placius. 10.5 minutes gone. Still very transitional thus far. Half chance for Gustavo Doman off the corner kick, but other than that, both teams just trying to find their footing. Back to goal and contact as well. Mokutia, a little bit too much force. Clever play from Placius just to put himself in between the man and the ball. Lovely long ball over the top and just a little bit too much on it. Pedro Cruz will get his first few touches. Whistle sounding once again. VCFC can play that highly directional pass, just try and go over all the bodies in midfield, but Dynamo Dos will want to link up play just like this. They have a really sound technical ability to keep the ball in tight spaces. Delgado again looking for that ball down the channel. And Eric Preston has the wheels there too. Really difficult to try and slide that in behind diagonally against the run of Noah Betancourt. Betancourt, another longtime academy man. Led the team in the 2024 MLS Next Fest. 25 appearances for the club last year. Tonight is 10th appearance, 6th start of the campaign as Di Morelli will launch himself forward onto this one. Looking to cut it back. Wide open at the top of the box is Doman. First attempt blocked. Second attempt not to come to pass. It looks like that is a second, maybe third warning for Noah Betancourt. No cards yet out of the pocket of Kalilu Jarju. Souza again carrying it forward. Here's Brummett. A long way out. Nearly bent it back down. 7 goals on the season. With that kind of confidence, why not have a hit from there? Got all the way underneath it. Didn't get over the top of it. Nobody closed him down. May have had one more touch. Magana doing his best to take away the space, but ends up as a goal kick. Clever push and go for Preston again, trying to use that speed, and to no avail. The lane is there, it's just the execution that's missing. VCFC is brought to you by McDonald's West Coast, owned by the largest Mexican-American-owned franchisee, the McMorrow Family Restaurants Group. With over 48 locations in Southern California, McDonald's West Coast is a proud Jersey sponsor and partner, bringing local communities together. Muhammad now, one of the most fervent supporters of the club, and they've put him off his stride. Sebastian Conlon will get a couple touches on the ball. Sunbelt goalkeeper of the year with the Kentucky Wildcats. Was tabbed to win the award in the preseason and then was also named to the United Soccer Coaches All-Southeast region. High accolades for the man with 4 clean sheets already in his professional debut campaign. "33 yards out for the free kick. It will take some strike to beat Colin from this distance. Arana standing over it, so too Di Morelli to his right. Only 2 in the wall. Sun in the eyes of the attackers trying to head this one on goal. Di Morelli will go for goal. And Conlon with 2 strong hands to stop it. Had some real movement at the end there. Just bending towards the inside of that right post. Elsewhere around the league, Colorado and St. Louis still tied at 1 apiece. Chattanooga with a 4-0 win over the defending champions, Red Bull New York 2. Atlanta picking up all 3 points with 3 goals and a clean sheet against Chicago. course, some results from Friday as well as VCFC get forward with numbers here. 4-on-3 opportunity and a toe poke from behind. Snuffs out the chance. Well defended, but danger not clear. Preston again. Arnold. Lovely ball through, and again, it's just a little too heavy. Full credit to VCFC for the vision. Finding the eye of the needle, but just not able to sneak the string through it. Preston dropping back a little bit farther just to be a part of it. That will take some time to chase that one down from Wakutsia.
Thanks, OFC, boys under U14 for being ball runners for tonight's game.
Houston slowly creeping forward, not wanting to get caught out. As Preston again down the near side will remain onside. One-on-one against Betancourt. He's on a warning or two. Moves it along. Arnold. One more time. Luna was there. It's snuffed out. That's a poor touch, and now a foot race on the far side. Goddard having to track back. It looked like Sebastian Hernandez, who was able to recover before Samir Muhammad could get in behind. Again, we're seeing how direct VCFC want to go sometimes. Going through the channel or sometimes right over the top of it. The middle of the pitch so far has been controlled by Dynamo Dos. That's where this battle is going to be won and lost. Cruz being patient to a point. Betancourt running out of real estate. That goes through just about everybody. Now Delgado has stepped up to help Preston battle for it. That may have been a handball there. There was contact. Referee says play on. Never signaled for advantage formally. Looked to come off the right arm of Austin Brummett, but he was just trying to stabilize himself after taking some contact. And he watches that one bounce by him. And now Souza will start his run. Arana. Dynamo Dos feeling the heat. Can they play out of it? Brummett with the clever idea. Di Morelli with the pace to keep it alive. Return to sender for Austin Brummett. Will continue his run again. Sosa, 3 bodies around him. Forced to play to safety. Really smart move from Dynamo Dos. Not trying to force anything. They know exactly where their teammates are going to be as soon as they receive the ball. Constant movement. So difficult to pick up all the orange numbers. Arana drawing as many defenders as he can. Quick outlet play for Di Morelli. Has space to go by himself. Arana trying to get around Delgado. Able to get there. Did it stay in bounds? Looks like it did not. One-time ball going to work out. Luna showing short. Now how about the space now for VCFC on the ball? Clever little dummy from Vanny, and the first time shot from Preston right at the feet of Pedro Cruz. Well, Eric Preston has been waiting for his moment all night long, and it nearly came from 20 yards out. It's so clever from Dylan Vanny to have the understanding to let that go. And he does love a goal himself. Scored his most recent one May 6th versus Sporting Kansas City 2. It was the first time he'd been subbed off in a match in 16 games, streak dating all the way back to August 15th of last year. Preston with 2 goals to his name as well, and just caught that one a little bit behind him. See, he was leaning back as he went to strike it. At the side of the foot, it's not the best contact, but the amount of ground he's been covering, he'll likely get more and could get a chance here. Trivella pass intended for him is going to get there. Poked out of play by Betancourt for the corner. That's the other benefit for Dylan Vanny, just holding that number 10 role. He's able to connect, drift into the channels when he likes. And set up his teammates just about anywhere. Here he is trying to do the same thing again. Awkward bounce. Headed away by Brummett. And then booted forward into acres of space. It's Vinicius Rodrigues da Silva. Onto his left. Taking as many defenders as he can with him. The pass is worked out. One-on-one. Great save. Di Morelli denied on the doorstep by Sebastian Conlon. It was a wild swing at the back by Eric Preston, trying to recover. Di Morelli on a difficult angle. Went high. Able to pick his corner. As Matthew Arana will take the corner kick. And Kalilu Jarju will have 2 players come and have a chat. Rodrigues da Silva and Isaac Luna. In swinging ball to the back post, and Conlon has caught it well. And some contact there, and Betancourt already had a warning. Gets a yellow card. Bit of a silly challenge to impede the goalkeeper like that, especially when he's already been absconded. Confirmation of the first booking of the evening. It's a 1-striker formation on paper. You can see the work that Austin Brummett is doing as well to be level with Artur Souza, especially out of possession, just to add a body in the press. Trying to force VCFC into a mistake. Dynamo Dos, and they have here. No, it's a throw instead for the home side. Maybe a half chance to go quickly there before Dynamo Dos was set, but not enough bodies forward in blue. Gagne asking for space, waiting for somebody to make the movement. That's an under-hit pass. Here's Artur Souza now. Brumma to his right. Souza will try and keep it himself. An excellently won challenge by Magana, who gets a well-deserved high five. Pure shoulder-to-shoulder contact. Nothing more than that. It's well defended. Excellent way to recover the mistake. VCFC have to recover once again now. Di Morelli won it. Brumman asking for support. Arana, 25 yards out. Arana, always rising. 15-year-old going skyward with the effort. But the host will do well not to give him that kind of space again. VCFC, powered by Ventura County Credit Union. Ventura County's trusted, member-owned financial partner, empowering over 80,000 locals with smarter banking and community-first service since 1950. Bringing VCFC to all local communities as their official credit union partner and jersey sponsor. There goes down, right at the top of the box, and the referee says free kick. We'll see us again. His name we haven't heard much. They've tried to take it quickly here, and the referee has a decision to make. Doesn't seem like he'll allow it. Well, it's a heads-up play on the part of the hosts. Try and catch Pedro Cruz while he was arguing his case. Now, a little tricky part in the rules is the referee has to do a ceremonial free kick, as you've seen there, when he points to the whistle when someone asks for 10 yards. Mark it out, and then only after the whistle is blown can the free kick be taken. If a player doesn't ask for 10 yards, they can restart the free kick without the whistle. However, based on the nature of the foul and the proximity of the goal, the referee can decide to make it a ceremonial free kick, which I think he has, saying, no, you have to wait for the whistle anyways. So with all the rules talk out of the way, here's Vanny to strike for the top right corner. And Cruz with the easy grab. Inviting the pressure forward, Pedro Cruz, and Betancourt was caught out. .31 minutes and change gone. The first meeting this season between VCFC and Dynamo Dos. Philip Galati with you for MLSNextPro.com and OneFootball. Back and forth affair. Still not a ton of promising chances, but speaks to the strength of both of these sides. Again, we spoke about the defensive acumen Houston has boasted all season long, and VCFC with a very busy last few weeks, able to get some excellent results, including last time out all 3 points against Whitecaps FC2. But it was 6 games in the month of May. Head coach Matt Taylor and company had a chance to talk to him earlier this week, and he said it all blended together a little bit. Full credit to the side for coming together and putting up those results as they get another corner kick here. All about managing the workload week in, week out. Finding the best fit, the best profile of player for each respective opponent. Second corner of the night for the hosts. Played short once again. Arnold back for Vannies. Whipped this one in. Still bouncing around, and Cruz able to get on top of it. And he wants a yellow card as well, saying he was impeded, like we saw at the other end about 10 minutes ago. Referee disagrees. Brummett. Excellent idea. Appeals to the offside flag. That will be answered. Souza was clean through, and it's because he went a tad too early.
Yes, Vinny. Good. Yes, Isaac. Yep. Together. Close the middle, Dima. Yep. Come across, high. Underneath. Go, 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 go. Yes, AG. Second. Second.
More solid progress from VCFC, but just unable to find a way to settle the ball in the final third. It's been very quick-paced play. The passes not quite finding their mark. Is a hot one today here at William Rowland Stadium. The players will rehydrate in the 36th minute, as this portion of the match is brought to you by OMB Mobile, featuring premium 5G, unlimited talk and text, and exclusive access to the OMB Club, where you can earn scholarship rewards, mortgage points, merchandise, and more. Learn more at omb.com. Is there a go-ahead goal before the interval? Luna lost it. Wakutia with it now, Arana. Well, just to slow things down so well, Matthew Arana. Mentality is what separates him, said his head coach, Jeremy Hurdle. Going up against players regularly 7 or 8 years older, taller, stronger, faster, but able to slow the game down like a matador. Here's Souza, twisting, turning, sharing the wealth with Doman. Betancourt. Di Morelli on the prowl. Doman thought about the back heel, instead cuts it back in front. First shot's deflected from Mohammed. And then a big header over the top by Makutia comes up empty. Arana somehow picks it up. Di Morelli goes over. Referee says the ball is won. It's a total scramble in front of the box. Brummett will try and calm the waters. Lovely little find. Souza trying to turn at the byline. Gets it away. Needs one more pass, and still no dice for Dynamo Dos.
Play again, play again.
There's the example of that physicality from Arana. Able to ward off a challenge somehow and walk away with the ball at his feet. Exciting talent in this league. Another good ball, this time for Doman. Poking it through, Magana there to read it.
Yes, Noah. Well done.
Clever back heel and swiped away. That's what makes defending Dynamo Dos so difficult, said head coach Matt Taylor, is there's no real standout weaknesses with their game. Every player has technicality, every player has field vision. Watching film, getting ready for this one, he said him and his staff really tried hard to scrutinize, see if they could find just one thing to go after. But it's so difficult with how well-rounded this team is, he said. Of course, on the other side of that coin, the pressure for head coach Jeremy Hurdle and company, they know they have a target on their back, he said. You know that teams want to beat Dynamo Dos to make that statement. Inspires them to play that much harder. The results have proven week after week why they are where they are. Currently atop the Western Conference, especially as St. Louis only able to pick up 2 points today with a shootout win over Colorado. Arana, no return ball there, but it is a corner kick. Referee says yes. Cross played in, a player went down. No real appeals from Dynamo Dos. As play will go on. Arana intercepting again. Brummett wants it short. Now he says the option isn't on. Look at the shape now for VCFC, how congested they're getting on the back line. Forcing bodies back, trying to shut down those 5-10 yard passes we've seen all half long from Dynamo Dos. And right on cue, the pass doesn't come away. Second minute now is their time for either side to get a nod in front going into the interval. Clattering of bodies in the wake of the ball. Whistle staying silent for now. Maybe some space on this far side. He's gonna have a lot of numbers forward. Gersman trying to make him pay for that. Delgado wants to switch. Nobody saw him. Arnold does now. Delgado loses a defender. Now Preston for Arnold. Bouncing ball made it a difficult first touch. Poke away, now a foot race. Souza against Magana. Big time sliding challenge. And the ball won cleanly. That is some play from Pepe Magana. 45 career appearances in MLS Next Pro. Showing his veteran status with that tackle and then some. 5-on-4 opportunity for Houston. Muhammad kept it himself, and that wasn't the play this time around. Whip towards Brumman, who was wide open. Fired over his head with too much venom. He's still on side. Instead, Di Morelli back for Betancourt. Doman, space to turn. Nowhere to roam, though. Lovely flick through, and how about the movement now? Brumman's first touch let him down. Otherwise, it likely would have been 1-0. Vanny, not the cleanest nutmeg ever, but he'll take it. Luna. Big swing to the near side. Pressing with acres of space. Sliding it forward. El Gersma cutting it back! And fired over the bar from 6 yards out. Julian Placius can't believe he hasn't scored. Again, the movement of Eric Preston really opening things up. Clever run by El Gersma, but the cutback is bouncing, and it's bouncing a little bit behind the run, which makes it ever so difficult to get in front of and over the top of that ball. Played short. Arnold, a lot of hang time on this one. The first of 2 additional minutes. Pedro Cruz in no rush. Arana, easily by 1. Won't take on a second. Brummett. Miscue, but it may have worked out for him. Lovely ball through the legs of the defender. Souza. Well recovered by Delgado. Doman again. For Gustavo Doman. That one took a touch through. And now Vanny's off to the races. 3-on-2 for VCFC. They can complete one more pass. Cut back behind Vanny. That's how that one ends. Well defended by Dynamo Dos, but a bit of a letdown for the hosts. And that will do it for the first half. Scoreless at the break between VCFC and Dynamo Dos. Coming up in our halftime show, we go from coast to coast to profile a pair of players, plus highlights in our upcoming schedule after this timeout.
They say the world's game is played everywhere. This is how we play it here. Every weekend across North America. From Vancouver's mountain rain to the shores of Florida. From the city of angels to the heartland. The world's brightest stars light up our fields.
Let's go.
And our fans bring the world to life. In every language, in every city. One game, one roar. Sold out nights under lights. New soccer citadels rising from coast to coast. Every chant, every goal, another brick in a growing relief. Now, the world's biggest stage comes to our home. And when they arrive, they'll find the game's heartbeat has been here all along.
Welcome back. Let's take a look to the Tar Heel State and meet one of the cogs in the Carolina core club, Anthony Sumo. Later, we'll go back to earlier this season when we met LAFC midfielder Brian Moyato.
I just love to score goals. I just love to make the fans happy. I just love to see other people smile.
Sumo Jr. slaloming through, and that's just staggering from Carolina core. Sumo Jr. trying to head it along. Sumo Jr. tucks it in, and it's headed down and past Juan Rojas. Anthony Sumo Jr. the breakthrough.
Growing up in Liberia, I grew up just watching people play at a high level. Like my dad played for the Liberian national team. All his brothers, they all play for the Liberian national team. All my uncles, everybody that I grew up around, George Weah, they all play at a very, very high level, and my eyes was open to it at such a young age. And just talking about it makes me passionate because football was the only thing they had, and it helped change their life, and it helped change my life. So they all just helped push me.
Growing up around the game gave Anthony an early love for it. But there was one person he always aspired to be like.
When you're very young, you just play for fun. You just have fun. Every time you see a ball, it's like it releases all your troubles, all your problems, and you're just playing and just enjoying yourself and having fun. So I never really pay attention to being a professional soccer player, but I knew I always wanted to be like my dad. And I always wanted to be like him personality-wise, and how he raised me, how he grew up, the amount of integrity he had, and how he respected other people. And those are the things that I wanted to be like first before I even thought about being anything else.
When Anthony moved to the United States with his mom and sisters, life changed quickly.
Migrating from Liberia to the United States, me and my mom and two little sisters, it was very interesting at first because we never really thought about moving to a different country and changing our life, leaving our families behind, and just leaving a lot of things. So just migrating over here and coming to the US, we faced a lot of adversity, and my mom, she had to go through the mud to work every day, 2 or 3 jobs, just for us to have the opportunity that we have today. I give thanks and glory to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because without him, I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in today, because I think he gave me the strength and the courage to keep driving, to keep striving every day, because life is not as easy as you think it is.
No matter where he was, the game always felt the same to Anthony. It was the place where he felt most like himself.
My dad always tells me that. He always tells me, you was born to be a professional football player, or you was born to be a football player. No matter where you play at, football is still the same. Whether you play in mud, you play on sand, it's still the same, it never changes. So for me, whenever I step into any environment, whenever I step into anywhere, I just pray to God for him to shine his light through me so I can be able to do what I love.
But they'll get it through, and a quick counter for Sumo. Gets a shot and scores! Sumo strikes back for Carolina!
Carolina core gave Anthony an opportunity. That trust is something he carries with him every time he plays.
Carolina has changed my life, and they were the first club to give me the opportunity to achieve my dreams, and I'm just grateful and thankful. That's why every time I step onto the field, I want to give everything that I can for this club and for the fans and everybody else.
My name is Brian Mollado. I play for LAFC 2 and my position is center defensive mid.
For Brian Mollado, wearing the black and gold has been more than a dream. Growing up in Los Angeles, Brian found more than just a club. He found a home.
It means a lot. Growing up here in LA, this is the club that gave me a lot of opportunities, which I'm really grateful for. Not only me, but my family. We're really grateful for this club, and it means a lot to me. You know, just wearing this badge every day, coming into the facilities every day, it just gives you that energy to work hard and just keep on progressing every day.
From the academy to the professional stage, Brian has grown with LAFC, on the field and off of it.
This club changes you a lot. It matures you at a young age for sure. I had a big injury 2 years ago, so I feel like that injury for sure made me more mature outside of the field. And also just the staff here for sure they push you outside of the field to be your better self.
That growth soon turned into recognition. Brian was named to the inaugural MLS Next All-Star Game in 2022.
You play with all the best from MLS Next, so it was a fun game. I had a lot of fun. It just gives you that encouragement to keep on pushing. And you know, I told myself, you're doing great, but the job is not done. So just keep on pushing.
And in 2023, Mollado achieved a milestone that meant everything: his professional debut.
It meant a lot, not only for me, but for my family. We were very grateful for that opportunity that LAFC gave me. And that only meant one step closer, which was getting to the first team level. So it just motivates you to keep on working. It was a big accomplishment.
As a player, Brian prides himself on keeping things simple, dictating tempo, and doing the work that often goes unnoticed.
The way I would describe my game is, it's pretty simple. I keep it simple. I don't like to be too flashy. You know, 1-2 touches. I give some, tempo to the game. If we gotta play quick, then we'll play quick. If we gotta keep it calm, then we'll play calm.
What I like about Brian is that he's someone that has dealt with adversity. He's been through the injury process and has worked himself back to a really good rhythm. He has a vision and really links us up in the midfield position to progress the ball in our possession progression. He's a hard worker and very good professional.
Mollado's journey has also included the honor of representing the U.S. on the international stage.
It was amazing, man. Those are good memories, memories that you never, take for granted. It was great opportunities. It gives you exposure not only from here from LA, but from all over the world. And it meant a lot for me, just putting that badge on for the first time. It just gives you that energy to, represent your country at the top level and give it your all every game, I feel like just the intensity of these training camps is just so high. Everything is just so intense that you're always at your 100%. Bringing that into this environment back not only helps me, but also helps my teammates.
Through it all, Brian remains grounded, humble, hardworking, and focused on enjoying every step.
What an awesome story. Scoreless at the half at William Rollins Stadium between VCFC and Dynamo Dos.
I just love to score goals. I just love to make the
As we take a look at the recent scores around the league. An action-packed Saturday coming to a close. Some games yesterday as well. as match day 14 rolls on. It kicked off with Toronto getting a 2-1 win over Huntsville. Timbers 2 with the clean sheet over Whitecaps FC 2, and Crown Legacy maintaining their dominance in the East with a 1-0 win over Philadelphia. Inter Miami and New York City FC 2's game was postponed, but St. Louis City 2 and Rapids 2 just wrapped up a few minutes ago. 4-3 victors in the shootout were City 2. As for what's upcoming, more soccer tomorrow, starting things off with FC Cincinnati 2 taking on New England Revolution 2 and defending head coach of the month Pablo Moreira at 6 p.m. Eastern. Then Quakes 2 and Real Monarchs at 8 o'clock with Austin FC 2 on a 10-game unbeaten run against Brian Moyato and LAFC 2 at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Then, of course, 2 more on Monday as well. All of these matches available for free on MLSNextPro.com and OneFootball. As for this match, we'll take a look at the halftime stats. Still scoreless, waiting for the breakthrough, but plenty of chances for both sides. A formidable defense against an unstoppable attack. It was the first chance of the match that went to the visitors. The corner kick played off of Gustavo Domet, heading it just wide. Matteo Di Morelli on a curler from 30-some-odd yards, able to be held by Sebastian Conlon. And then this, probably the best play of the night for VCFC in transition. Vanny left it behind. Preston couldn't convert. Then at the other end, Preston with the wild swing couldn't prevent the ball from getting to Matteo Di Morelli, who forces a good point-blank stop out of Sebastian Conlon. Then from 6 yards out, Julian Placius through contact couldn't keep it on target. And that was all for the first 45. We'll step aside one more time. The second 45 on the other side of the break.
Yeah, boys hear sentiment, flow tastes sweet like cinnamon. Open up doors, I'm a gentleman. View top floor, I'm still staying ahead of them. Running on fumes and adrenaline. Do what I do best, can't rush in like a roulette. You can't name a better duet. Don't ask questions, trying to figure out what sound. Don't worry about what next, just wanna know what's next. Man, I say it so loud. Don't worry about what next, just know we got now. Oh yes, man, I say it oh so proud. Don't worry about what next, just know we got now.
Should be a fun season of MLS Next Pro. Oh my! Pedrinho wins it!
Almost ready to go once again. If you're just joining us, Philip Galati with you on MLSNextPro.com and OneFootball. VCFC and Houston Dynamo Dos deadlocked at zeros through 45 minutes. That'll be the visitors on the right side of your screen in the orange, VCFC in the blue on the left. The final match of the evening, but far from the final match of match day 14 in MLS Next Pro. As we take a look through the current standings, Dynamo Dos currently atop the West and the East with 32 points if this result holds. Crown Legacy first in the East with 30. St. Louis City 2 picked up 2 points tonight to move them to 29. Dynamo Dos, of course, the lone undefeated team in MLS Next Pro. Meanwhile, Ventura County sneaking all the way up to 5th tonight. With a win, it would bump them up to 4th above Austin FC2. In the East, just 1 point separates 3rd from 8th. So a lot of those games tomorrow, including that Revolution 2 game, will be pivotal in terms of creating some separation in the upper echelon of the Eastern Conference. But for now, we wrap up the evening on the West with Dylan Vanny, and the second half is rolling. Took a minute for both sides to get into the groove of things. Didn't really see some promising chances until the first 10, 15 minutes or so of the opening 45. That will likely change now as both teams were really starting to hit their stride as the first half went on. Sosa gave it away. Here's Preston regaining his footing. Maybe an opportunity for the low shot, but Pedro Cruz behind it all the way. Now Silva. This is sounds at midfield. Just the one yellow card thus far to Noah Betancourt. The 27th minute.
Yep. Stay in it. Stay in it. Good. Yes. Good, Isaac. No problem.
CS winning the second ball comfortably. Vanny with the one-time switch. Preston trying to take it in stride. Vanny at the back post. Instead, Preston stinging the side netting. Referee initially pointing for a goal kick, says corner. Centine headed on and in! Julian Placius unmarked at the back post and unmistakable with the final touch. ECFC take the lead early in the second half. They've tried some short corners tonight. This one driven in with some real whip. Might have come off his chest in the end, but it's a very clever dart inside from Julian Placius for his 4th goal of the campaign. Just enough to cushion it over the line. That only the 6th goal Dynamo Dos have conceded all season long. Catching everyone at the back by surprise. And now the visitors find themselves in a very unfamiliar position this season, and that's behind on the night. Mohamed. Back into the box for Samir Mohamed. Pulled back in front, moved along one more time. Reflex stop by Conlon, keeps it out. Houston have failed to score first just twice this season. As now Placius is in behind once again, all by himself, and had 3 defenders to go around. First one dispossessing him was Isaac Morcutia. The set pieces have been a little bit of an Achilles heel for Dynamo Dos. They conceded their first goal of the year a few weeks back to Austin FC2 from a penalty kick after a corner kick had broken down. This could be a huge win for the hosts. There's obviously a lot of soccer left to be played, but it is the exact start they were hoping for to this second half. Appeals for a high foot. Referee says no. Gersma. And Arnold not messing about. Ball still really yet to be settled. Arana will do so. Has space to turn. Look at the tempo from Matthew Arana. Starting and stopping his run so effortlessly. That's a poor pass. And Preston trying to use his wheels. Gets the ball in stride, maybe just a tad behind him. Enough for Betancourt to get a toe poke in. Vanny. Luna taking a little bit of a different role now, deeper in midfield in this half, and he's giving it away. Here's Mohammed into the area. Will go himself. Took a deflection. Colin may have got a touch to it. Still alive to the back post. Over Mohammed, but headed down in front. Sliding challenge came in clumsily. Referee thought about the whistle, instead waves play on. Now Vanny galloping forward. Options either side. Picks out Arnold to his right. Arnold fakes the shot. Still going! Wonderful goal! In a flash, Gabriel Arnold makes it 2 for the hosts. The fake shot that sold 2 defenders and able to just about power it beyond Pedro Cruz. His first of the season, and that is a big moment. The first time the Dynamo Dos have conceded more than 1 in a game. Doesn't try to crush the shot, just gets enough on it from close range to take it past the goalkeeper. Back in the starting 11 tonight and making his mark in the 53rd minute. And suddenly Dynamo Dos find themselves in even more unfamiliar territory. What looked like nearly the equalizer at one end turns into a double dose of poison at the other. A complete momentum shift now. You can hear it in the noise as well. The confidence brewing from the VCFC faithful. Arnold. Back for Vanny. Knocked down at the front post. Well, the common phrase is, to be the best, you have to beat the best. Head coach Matt Taylor told us coming into this game how difficult it would be to play against Houston. Quote, you're playing top of the table, you have to be up for it. It's an opportunity for us to prove ourselves, and that's our mindset. If we can be competitive in this game and show up on the night, I know our group can compete. Dylan Vanny with his second and third assists of the season thus far tonight. Casillas with his fourth goal, had it poked away from him. Mason Vanny almost got there. Awkward one for Cruz. He won't hold on to it longer than he has to. VCFC brought to you by McDonald's West Coast, owned by the largest Mexican-American-owned franchisee, the McMorrow family. McMorrow Family Restaurants Group has over 48 locations in Southern California. McDonald's West Coast is a proud Jersey sponsor and partner, bringing local communities together. Towering header from Elgarzma. Still down after the clattering, as Vanny will trip up Arana. Enough for a yellow card, and then some extracurriculars as well. Yellow card to Matthew Arana for the push against Eric Preston. There's only one booking in that first half. There's been a few more now. Vanny and Arana both in the pocketbook. Brummett may have a go. He's closed down from behind. Clever flick back to Brummett. Souza wants to switch. He gets the head on. And Collins scrambling to his right. Pushes it away.
Dynamo to number 22, Matthew Arana.
First time we said Artur Souza's name in this second half. Saw a lot of action with the ball at his feet in the first 45, and a little bit more quiet since. Searching ball, but not on for it. Austin Brummett, who's taking a little bit more of an advanced role now. Saw him dropping in as the 10, but now going to make those runs in behind in conjunction with Artur Souza. Brummett. Arana. Rodrigues da Silva. Doman. Man on marking from VCFC. A bit of a switch as Brumman's toe poke comes up empty. Player goes down, referee had a look, sees the flag, stays down, and waves play on. Luna wide open on the near side. Preston will find him. Back onto his left. Excellent ball movement from the hosts. Unselfish play, clever black heel. Just needs the finish. Still pinballing around and then back toward goal. Was it kept in touch? It was. Macias again going down. Referee says no. Coach is still protesting the no call penalty. It was Julian Macias who went down. Brave header from Arana. From it. Left it off. Still alive. Magana tripped up as he went to clear it. Two goals in the span of 5 minutes, both assisted by Dylan Vanny. Julian Macias in the 48th, Gabriel Arnold in the 53rd. More appeals for a foul. Referee stays silent. Block clearance. Macias at the byline. Looking for someone to show short. Instead, fizzes it in. The header off the crossbar, off the post and in! 3 goals in the matter of a quarter of an hour. The first 2 assisted by Dylan Vanny, and he'll score the 3rd. Ventura County running riot on home soil against the Western Conference leaders. Look at the movement here for Vanny, just drifts inside. Nobody's picking him up. Wide open, just has to glance it on. Fortunate maybe to get 1 or 2 touches there. Off the crossbar, off the post and in. His 7th of the season, his 3rd goal contribution of the evening. What a night for number 49. As head coach Matt Taylor told us earlier this week that goals and assists that he found a year ago, opportunities and challenges and passes that were difficult back then come so easy to him now. He's gotten so much smarter about his ability to make plays, and he has shown that and then some tonight. It's forced head coach Jeremy Hurdle into a double change. D'Alessandro Herrera and Gavin Wolf will come on. Remember, only 5 goals conceded by Houston Dynamo Dos all year long coming into tonight. That's 3 on the evening. There may yet be time for more. Vanny shoved over, and the referee will whistle this one. A big-time result brewing out on the West Coast. Another change as well as Brett Fan will enter the fray for the hosts. Across the top of the box, too many bodies in front. As Vanny was on the hunt for his brace. Quick restart for Dynamo Dos. Arana. Mokutia. Back for Arana. Slid through for Muhammad. Gets the first touch in round one, but it comes off his left foot second. Meanwhile, VCFC looking for their first clean sheet since back in May, a 2-0 win against Sporting Kansas City 2 on the 6th. A month ago to the day, and my goodness, what a result this could be. Houston stepping up higher. Back line for Ventura County. Getting ready to push that press. Aggressive first touches forward. Willing to take risks. Measured ones, but still. Souza against Magana, big time clearance again. He's had an excellent night thus far. Muhammad dicing his way through. Here's Arana. Brummett. Stymied by Conlon. Still there for Houston, if only for a moment. There's just too many bodies at the back for Houston, holding onto the ball too long, allowing VCFC to set up shop, and then it gets so much more difficult to find a way through all the traffic. Muhammad into the box again. We'll try and cut it back. Blocked right in front. And just not enough on it. As Austin Brummett can't believe it. Dynamo Dos inching closer. Placia's trying to change that. Still going against two defenders, fighting tooth and nail. Fighting too much in the end by the judgment of the referee. Marana. Oh, what a lovely find that is. Scooping it through. Playing it forward for Mohammed. Can he find one more touch? It's a mess in front. First time shot off the post. And the rebound is in. And onside. And Houston have one back. Vinicius Rodriguez da Silva barely had a moment to think about it, and it's 3-1. With the onslaught that Dynamo Dos had time and time again, it was coming. Silva able just to sneak it underneath Conlon after it came off his post. And now brimming with confidence are the Orange. Silva still getting forward, but somebody has to cover his space now. As here's a chance for Preston and behind for the immediate response to make it 4-1. Big stop from Cruz. This game has gone wide open now. He's again out of his area. Sweeper keeper just able to head it out. Eric Preston has had a wonderful performance tonight. Maybe unfortunate not to get his goal there. And there will be a change in the 74th minute now. Just the third rather, excuse me, Ventura County have scored 3 goals in a match this season. They bring on Angel Villatoro. Trying to count for more. Here's Vanny into the box. Vanny! Cruz again there to deny. Not the same patient, measured buildup as we saw in the first half. It is completely turned into something of a back and forth affair at a frantic pace. And still some fighting after the whistle is gone. Referee says play on. Mohammed, great touch by Brummett. Still going Brummett, deflects back to Silva. The back heel well read by Fan. VCFC powered by Ventura County Credit Union, Ventura County's trusted member-owned banking financial partner, empowering over 80,000 locals with smarter banking and community-first service since 1950. Mohammed got the cross away. Kutia now coming all the way up from the back. Trying to push forward. Arana. Wolf. Clipped up. Brummett. Over his head. Still pinballing around. Arana. Still going. Someone has to bring it back down to earth. And eventually it will be Sebastian Conlon. And there may have been an errant flick out after that. And the yellow card already out of the pocket of Khalil Jarju. Julian Placius.
Yellow card, Mr. number 57, Julian Placius. In the 77th minute of play.
Arana once again. Mohammed. He's had the footwork in boatloads, Samir Mohammed. So too does Matthew Arana. Finding Mohammed. Pulled back in front. Deflected shot. Just enough to send it wide. D'Alessandro Herrera was going to ground. Somehow that pass gets through. And it was the second goal scorer. Gabriel Arnold just getting a stud or two on the underside of his boot on the ball. Now another foot race. Preston to the left. Fan has to hold it up. Wants the call. Referee says no. Could have been a 3-on-2. And now VCFC out of sorts. Here's Silva. Whipped in. Maybe too much on it. No, Mohammed will get there. Fatula Martins. Dolman. Brazilian connection comes up empty this time. Preston still has gas in the tank.
Ventura County, let's make some noise!
This portion of the match is brought to you by OwnB Mobile, featuring premium 5G, unlimited talk and text, and exclusive access to the OwnB Club. You can earn scholarship rewards, mortgage points, merchandise, and more. Learn more at ownbmobile.com. Final 10 minutes of regulation, and there is no telling how this one will end. Vanny has it. Backed off. Preston is onside. Back into the middle. A half volley from Villatoro, skied over the bar. For power rather than placement.
Preston to Villatoro.
Vinicius Fabrista Silva has swapped to that near side. Coach Jeremy Hurdle making some tactical changes, getting his fullbacks higher forward. Putting up some space centrally for Samir Mohammed. Ventura appeals for handball. Referee says no. Herrera. Brummett. Looking for the give and go, and it's well read. After that early onslaught of chances that led to the Houston goal, the CFC have really started to batten down the hatches at the back. Mohamed. Away in front by Hernandez. Placias. Everybody going down. That might be a handball. Referee trying to break things up. Pushing players back before they can start anything. And this is the time. The cooler heads must prevail. Bouncing around, still more appeals for handball. And then the volley, sliced high and wide by Aiji Hata. Nervy moments to wrap up Saturday Night Soccer. 3-1 in the 83rd minute. Is there time for Dynamo Dos to save the undefeated season? Oh, lovely little flick that is. And the 2-0 will be snuffed out.
The video board at the end of the field. Vote for your man of the match. Use the QR code. Ladies and gentlemen, use the QR code on the video board to vote for your man of the match.
Looks like there will be one more change as Aiji Hata hustles off. On in his stead is Miles Gardner, the 16-year-old. All the way over to the far side as the ball went out of play. That's why the whistle sounded.
Gardner coming in for AZ.
Brummett. Arana. Big time challenge, rather. Players appealing for a yellow card for stopping a promising attack. The referee will oblige. Isaac Makutia will pick up the booking. Viatoro having a talk with Vanny. They were both right on top of it. Only needed one there. Look how far back VCFC are sitting now. Inviting the pressure forward, but with a team of Houston's caliber, that is a dangerous game to play. Arana. Gardner. Still going. Preston defending from the floor. Gardner to the byline. Aaron supporters Machines. Another deflection out of play. And another corner kick on the way. Herrera. Right back to him. Again, this time on his right. Gardner underneath it. Powerful header down. Arana now. Another good ball in. Silva there. Appeals for a penalty. Referee not interested. Preston still chasing it down. What a night he's had. May not show up on the score sheet, but not for lack of trying. As it stands, the top-ranked team in the league will fall on Saturday night. Wolf. Mwakutia. Arana. Sliding it through for Machines and a throw in for Houston. Another body going down. No real appeals. Challenge from behind made by Villatoro. Long throw to the top of the 6. Allowed to bounce. That's because there was contact there. Again. Opportunity for a fourth, and it was Eric Preston, a man who has worked so hard to earn it. Couldn't steer it goalwards. VCFC didn't have the ball for very long. Switch was on the far side. Brummett knows it. Play allowed to go on. Brought down as Machines. Away from danger. Arana. Lovely find through. Needs one more touch. The shining challenge came in. Referee says again, no. It was Mamadi Gianna going down at the byline. '90th minute now. Out for a corner kick. Gabriel Arnold is down. Referee will have to stop things for now. That will just add more time onto the match.
Ladies and gentlemen, vote for your man of the match using the QR code on the video board.
Is there enough time for Houston to score 2?
Angel, Chase will take 24. You come top of the box.
The fourth official has indicated 4 minutes of extra time. 4 minutes of extra time.
4 minutes at a minimum of added time. Chase Gazdiski, San Diego native, has come into the match. At the near post, flicked on, and Conlon will fall and hold. No clean sheet tonight, but still will do enough. And some great saves in this one. Appeals for a high foot as Pasillas went down. Play goes on, and now Wolf will have to stop. Coach Matt Taylor appealing for the dangerous play. But Houston did clearly have established possession when the whistle was sound. Another dangerous delivery just in front of Austin Brummett. 4 goals in his last 3 matches, including a brace last time out against Portland. That streak will likely end tonight. Vanny tried to get one more going with Pasillas, akin to the first goal.
Last chance to go for your man of the match.
Reminder, plenty of soccer to wrap up match day 14 coming your way tomorrow. Starting at 6 o'clock Eastern with Cincinnati and New England. Orlando, Carolina Core. Quakes 2 and Real Monarchs at 8 o'clock. And then at 8:30, Austin FC 2 looking to make it 11 unbeaten in a row against LAFC 2. All those matches available on MLSNextPro.com and OneFootball. Final 30 seconds from William Rowland Stadium. As it stands, VCFC will slay the Kings of the West. The lone undefeated side. Houston Dynamo Dos have only conceded 5 all season. They've conceded 3 here tonight. Read by Gianna. Muhammad running out of time. Gets a cross away. Headed up as a player goes down. Referee says free kick. Houston will try and take it quickly. Won by Makutia. Alessandro Herrera is over it. This is a long way out. He'll try and clip it through. Headed back to him. Instead played short for Muhammad. Deflected cross on his right. Arana off the referee. 96th minute now. Everyone's waiting for the final whistle. Arana dispossessed, and now Preston will try and go himself, taking it to the corner. Preston turning Arana, who pulls him down. Or rather not, says the referee. Eric Preston still somehow with energy left in the tank. Running riot all night long. Headed to the top of the key with Martins. He will go down. The whistle will sound for full time, and Houston are undefeated no more. Ventura County FC knock off the top dogs of the Western Conference in MLS Next Pro. A 3-1 win on home soil. All 3 goals courtesy in one way or another of Dylan Vanny. And an incredible contest comes to a thrilling conclusion. Scoreless after 45 minutes, but it didn't take long for the scoring to start in the second half as we present tonight's man of the match, brought to you by Adidas. And that is none other than number 49 for Ventura County FC, Dylan Vanny. Here was his first assist in the 48th minute, chested in by Julian Placias on the doorstep. His second assist set up the fake shot and the finish for Gabriel Arnold's first goal of the year. And then it would be Dylan Vanny's turn on the score sheet himself, just drifting in between 2 defenders, waiting for his moment. It's an excellent ball back from Placias to find him a fortuitous bounce or 2, but that made it 3-0 on the night. Dynamo Dos were able to claw one back, but not enough in the end. 3-1 the final from William Rowland Stadium between Ventura County and Dynamo Dos. Don't forget, you can watch MLS Next Pro all season long at MLSNextPro.com and OneFootball. For our entire MLS Next Pro broadcast crew, I'm Philip Galati saying goodnight.
This copyrighted broadcast of Major League Soccer may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Major League Soccer.